Morning. We are on our way to Idaho for a 2-week journey. We're just got up to the top of the summit here. Early in the morning, not a lot of stuff going on. FJ and trailer are clean. This is probably the last video you see where they'll actually be clean. Alright, so let's hit the road. We drove 655 miles today from Washington State to Twin Falls, Idaho, where we would meet up with my brother and my mom tonight. It took us about 12 hours with fuel and food stops along the way. We camped along the Snake River next to the Swan Falls Dam, which opened in 1901. It was built to generate electricity and is the oldest hydroelectric dam on the Snake River today. Kona had a great time playing in the river and rolling in the dust. Go. We're on day 2 now of our backcountry trip in Idaho. We just left the Snake River where we spent a night camping. Beautiful sight looking over the Snake River. Now we're currently on our way to Jarbidge, Nevada, which is the official start of the BDR. So we're looking forward to getting out there. We'll see you when we get to Jarbidge. This is Salmon Falls Dam. It's about 28 miles outside of Twin Falls, Idaho. And it was built in 1910 to provide irrigation water and storage. Secondary purpose of it was for flood control, but the dam spilt floodwaters twice, once in 1984 and another time in 2017. It's also a reservoir that's popular for people to go out and boat and fish and whatnot in. The dam was the third largest dam in the world at the time of its construction, and it was part of a major reclamation effort which partly failed due to less water being available than planned, and partly due to unexpected leakage of water through the lava rock used in the dam's construction. Today is day 2 on our Idaho BDR adventure. We drove 181 miles today from where we had camped on the Snake River in Twin Falls, Idaho last night. This took us about 6 hours due to fueling up and stopping a few places to check things out along the way. We found this great spot along a river to camp at about 10 miles outside of Jarbidge, Nevada, which is where we will start the official BDR route tomorrow. It was just a little over 100 degrees when we arrived, so after setting up camp, the dogs and us spent the rest of the night playing in the river to cool down.
We're making grilled cheese sandwiches for dinner. I'm struggling with the cheese right now, but yes, grilled cheese for dinner. We're having some habanero jack on some multi-grain bread, which will make a delicious sandwich once we're done.
Got this nice little creek right here in our campground. Kona's in heaven. She loves it. Kind of in this canyon. Pretty cool. Kona, you want to say hi? No, I want you to throw some rocks for me. Welcome to Jarbidge, Nevada. Jarbidge is an old mining town and one of the most remote spots in America. The mines here closed in the 1930s after producing around $10 million in gold. It has been said that the last stagecoach robbery happened here on December 5th, 1916, when a man named Fred Searcy was driving a horse-drawn stage with mail and small shipments, including bank deposits and other financial transactions, into Jarbidge when he was attacked and killed. The men that attacked him fled with several thousands of dollars, but were apprehended quickly and tried. Then, in 1919, there was a fire that took out many structures when a barrel of homemade whiskey blew up in the basement of a bar due to open gas lamps and the explosion. The fire spread quickly and went across the street, took out many more structures. Today, There are still several historic structures standing, and a few residents still live here. Here's the gas station in Jarbidge. Let's see what kind of options we have for gas here. Self-service. We've got diesel number 2 and we've got premium unleaded. Got the motel right here. That like a motel you stayed in before? I don't know if they leave the light on here or not. This is the Jarbidge jail that was used to restrain rowdy miners. The story tells of a burly miner frequently using the bunk to raise the roof to slip out and return to the saloon, climbing back in the cell before morning. But the most noted prisoner was Ben Cool, who killed the driver of the stage during the 1916 stage robbery, and he was the first conviction based on a bloody palm print. It was last used in about 1945. It's pretty neat. Got a stove in here. Engineering installation, Cliff Americas. That's cool. Wow, look at that. Super cool. Got an old calendar in here. I guess it's 1981 was the last time they changed the calendar. Twin Falls. Got an old chair over here in the corner. This must be where the guards sat. Played cards or something, huh? Another old stove over here. That one. And old lunchbox. Remember when they had lunchboxes like that? Should we see where they're actually in the jail? Oh man, this guy didn't make it out of jail. He's got his clothes on, but he didn't survive jail. There's his little toilet. Let's check out the other cell and see who's in there. Oh man, this guy didn't make it either. He's got like a trough for water and everything, but he didn't survive it either. He doesn't even got a toilet, but he does have a chair. Maybe this is what he used for his toilet right there. Alright, that's the Jarbidge Trail. You guys looking for a shovel that can get some serious work done? This thing's like, you see the handle's clear up there in the tree. Not sure how tall it is, but it's pretty tall. This is a park they have down here, downtown Jarbidge. Pioneer Park. Pretty neat. It's like they're on railroad ties up here. There's Kona Ani visiting Jarbidge, Nevada. There's Kona Ani's mommy. This is Liberty Rock. Looks like. And here's the story of Liberty Rock. It's like this rock was, on the 4th of July 2000, this rock was pulled from the South Canyon Road by People Power. Here's a little story about Jarbidge. In through the gates. Ooh, this thing's called the one lunger. Here's the Jarbidge school bell. That's pretty cool. See that? Old school bell. Look at this. The Calvary stove. The sign here says this was probably used when Jarbidge was a tent city in the early 1900s, and the stove dates back to the 1850s. That's an old stove. Over here we got an old gas pump. I love old gas pumps. That's pretty cool. Old nozzle. See what's up here. Gratitude sign for Pioneer Park. Some picnic tables out here if you want to grab some lunch or dinner or whatnot. It's kind of a neat old bench. This is the Chute and Ladder Mining Company for juniors. It's like they donated that for kids. An old ore cart. Sign here says, this ore cart was at one time used in mining works at Silver City, Idaho. Was at some point taken to the Museum of Mining in Boise, Idaho, where it was on display with ore carts of other types and styles. When the museum was ready to remodel, Mr. Jim Collard was contacted about the cart, and he and his wife were able to purchase, donate, and arrange for the cart's delivery to its new home here in Pioneer Park. That's cool. Thanks for riding along with us today, and we'll see you out there on our next adventure.